Alright guys, I'm back in QQ Speed Mobile. Happy New Year. Yeah, still the first day of January. We have a new speed pass. I think I accidentally skipped the animation of the speed pass, but it doesn't matter. It's gonna be probably copyright anyway. So yeah, let's take a look at the new speed pass in this season. This is the car. Also, this speed pass is discounted just like I think last year, or was it last 2 years? They also did a discount on the speed pass. So it's 9.9 QB. So I might as well buy it. It says 25, but in the offer here, yeah, 9.9 QB instead of 25. So only available for the first 3 days, 1st January until 3rd January, so might as well buy it now lah. Okay, so yeah, I'm buying this now. 9.9 QB, yes. Now there's something in the speed pass that I heard about it, but I haven't seen it yet. Okay, there it is. Level 20. There's 20 pyramids here, right? This is for Mira upgrade. So you can get Miracles upgrade in the speed pass as well. So that's where you can get it as well. It's like collecting fragments for Tika, but now collecting for Mira. Okay, before I talk about the speed pass car, in this update, Mira buffs all the cars, all our old cars, new cars, whatever. So Tika's ECU have been buffed, S-League cars have buffed with more characteristics, old cars also got buffed with characteristics. So there's gonna be a lot to talk about with the cars right now. But now I'm gonna talk about is the speed pass car, the latest speed pass car right here. Now, even in the preparation part, it's already sorted not by Tika, Eka, Bika, Sika, Dika. It's by T-Cars, S-League cars, speed pass cars. So everything is now much more orderly. Okay, so now I can find where the speed pass car is. This is it. Okay, let's see what this speed pass car even do. Okay, the car has 3 characteristics. This speed pass car is not the only one that has 3 characteristics. All the speed pass cars have a certain amount of characteristics. This one has 3, but the main one is the one you see over here. No way the car is called Shining Star. How many Shining Star we have already? Okay, Shining Star V2 I guess. Before obtaining the first Nitro, you will gain 12% N-Tank per second. So you will, of course, get a lot of N-Tank at the start because you don't have Nitro. But after the first use of Nitro, once the Drift Nitro is full, Nitro is immediately generated and continue to accumulate. Oh, that's ISO ability. And every 1 second, the base max speed increased by 0.1 km per hour, and the base power increased by 0.3, stacked 60 times, stacked up to 60 layers. So up to 60 layers, that means your base max speed will increase until 6 km per hour, and your base power will increase by 18%. I was thinking it's gonna be another Aston Martin, but no. Well, the starting is like Aston Martin because you gain 12% N-Tank per second, right? But the car itself has a characteristic of ISO, but it's not just ISO ability, but your characteristic of increasing your base max speed and also base power. So it's actually not just for short maps, it's actually for long maps. When you're playing long maps, the car gets better and better. So that's the main characteristic. The 2 new characteristics here are available for mostly all the cars, and it's based on the star is only for King Map. There is a King Map now in rank. Like you select your 3 main King Maps. If you get the King Map, then this buff will appear. Okay, that's how it works. So King Map, if you got the King Map, your Nitro max speed plus 2 km per hour. And the blue car icon here is for the alpha buff. So every depot has a buff. So for this one, because this is an alpha car, you have an alpha buff. It says in practice. I'm not so sure about that. I think it's just any game. Yeah, when behind first place in a multiplayer game. Yeah, when you are behind first place, your base max speed increase, your end tank increase when overtaking. Oh yeah, okay. So it's usually like overtaking or being overtaken. This is overtaking only, not overtaken. When overtaking occurs, nitro immediately increase by 10%. 2-second cooldown after start and triggering. So triggering also has a cooldown of 2 seconds. Alright, interesting. So the star and this one is a buff where if you're an alpha car, you get this buff. If you get the king map, you get the star buff. Okay, so that's how this new update works. Every car has a specific buff. It's not just for the car itself. It might be a depot buff, it might be a king map buff, it might be an S-League car buff. So cars are now getting better and better because of this more characteristics. Modding is right, left, left. Oh, that's all. Okay. And now Infinity Chip is over here, so I can just put the Infinity Chip here actually. No need to mod separately. Okay, good to know. Alright, let's test. Yeah, should we actually call this Shining Star? Shining Star version. Is it version 2, 3? Okay, this time I have to remove the the ECU. I removed. Mira buff also I removed. Okay, 2 things to remove now. Alright, let's see. So normal speed is 201.3, and if you realize that I did not get end tank at the start because I start with a nitro. So if I use up my nitro, 276.5. Okay, doesn't work if I start with a nitro. Okay, CW 310. Right? Was it 310? 310.5. Oh yeah, there's a stack. Okay. VCW. Yeah, you realize that there's a stack every. Yeah, the speed is slowly increasing every second. So there's like 26, 27, 28. Oh man, okay. We need to wait for 1 minute here. Okay, 60. 60 is the max. Now normal speed 207.3. Double boost 248.3. CWW 315.2, WCW 298.7, and WCW 319.3. So you can deduct the 6 km per hour buff from the 60 stacks if you want to know what's the speed before all that. But still, since it activates per second, like, yeah, the car gets faster until it goes that fast. I guess Mira doesn't show up if it's a single race. Okay, the end tank was slowly increasing there a bit. Yeah, literally I feel like I'm playing ISO. Except, again there's no mini boost stack. There's no mini boost collection like the actual ISO. Yo. Okay, I do feel the stronger speed though. Like, ISO can't go this fast. It's after 1 minute you feel the buff though. Like, you can actually feel that this is better than ISO, except there is no mini boost storage. That's the difference of it. Okay, 2 minutes, but a few mistakes or so. Actually, not bad. Yeah, if with a few mistakes and you got 2 minutes, that's actually quite okay. Quite good. Any map will do because this is just like ISO. Okay, short map kinda. Do we need jumping or just a shot? Yeah, just stick with this. There she is. That's cute. And there she is in game as well. Oh, really good, huh? Like you get entang at the start even if you don't collect any entang, right? It's like Aston Martin kind of start, but then you play like ISO after that. Aston Martin plus ISO lah, I say. Hey, how did I jump? Oh no. Okay, don't lag suddenly. I'm lagging suddenly. I need to reduce some of my frame rate or something. I don't know what's making this lag. Hey. No. Okay, second, I'll take second. With all that terrible lag, I couldn't advance again. Wow, why is this happening every time, man? Might have to lower some graphic settings later. This one, there's not much jumping, so yeah. Is this recommended, Pat? I think they added recommended, you know. We're doing this again, so it's Byron and Citrus, I guess. Yep, okay.
倒计时开始，闭着眼都能飙赢。完美启动小喷火，带着成功的火箭发射了。
2. This points is just to get extra points. You still have to get top 3 though. I don't want to take the... Maybe I should. Yeah! Okay, so I know there's a... what's this called? If you reset at a specific point, you are already down, so you don't have to fall down. Maybe there's a new shortcut I should practice on. But then I have extra ECU. Don't take that one. That's usually a divide. Let me see if I can do it again. If I can do it constantly, maybe that will be my new shortcut. I must keep to the left a bit though. Like this. Yeah, there you go. Okay, that works. I need to practice that. Then my last ECU I'll just use at the end. So I'll score 24, nice. Oh, no. Why am I screwing up? Okay. Still, that was quite scuffed. I messed up and I tried to do a reset shortcut. Alright, still highest points and first. So I guess what I should be avoiding is probably Salvation Zone maps. Short. This is kind of short map, but it's still fine. Okay. Watch the end tank. Yeah. You still don't get an early start though. You get a lot of end tank at the start, like slowly gaining enteng at the start, but you don't get an early start. So it's not really the same with Aston Martin starting.
快加速了！我超车完美。
Okay, I'm not winning this. How can I at least get top 3? Yeah, it doesn't look like I'm gonna get top 3 here.
方向盘了。
Fourth.
看着心花怒放。
Okay, so will I say it's better than ISO by performance? Maybe by its speed and all. Maybe it's better than ISO, but the characteristic that it doesn't have the storing mini boost, I think ISO still is better on that, because yeah, you don't have the mini boost storage in this. So I can't say it's fully better than ISO either. So I guess it's still worth it because it's a cheap speed pass. It's only 9.9 QB, right? Instead of the normal 25. Though I think even comparing with well, I say Aston Martin, but not really, right? You start with the 12% entang per second. That felt like Aston Martin. So you can actually get an early nitro lah, okay? But you don't start as you don't get an early start just like Aston Martin. You get the entang increase just like Aston Martin for the first nitro only, alright? But yeah, after that you just basically ISO without the mini boost storage. But you get base max speed increase up to 60 stacks. So after 60 stacks you get plus 6 km per hour and nitro power, base power plus 18%. That is the thing that is maybe could be better than ISO, right? The buffs makes it better by the speed only lah, speed and the power. But because it doesn't have the 3 boost stacks storage, mini boost storage, I wouldn't say it's better than ISO lah. But I want to say lah, if you compare with Aston Martin lah, because Aston Martin is the top one free car, I think it's still Aston Martin probably is still better because it has stronger turning and all, right? And this one plays like ISO. But I think because of the buff, it depends on your what map you play. If the longer you play, this car gets better, right? So probably it can be about the same level with Aston Martin. So I would say I would rank this a few below Aston Martin because it's like ISO, it has better buffs but it doesn't have the mini boost storage. I think it's still counted somewhere below Aston Martin, around the same, nearly the same level as Aston Martin. So, but I won't put it above Aston Martin. Okay, so I think Aston Martin still is in tier 0, right? This could be still tier 0 but low, or just high tier 1. That's how I rank this speed pass car. Okay, for me just now the runs were all scuffed, well, because I'll blame the frame drop on that. Not really because of the car problem. Okay, it's literally like ISO just without the mini boost storage and all, but performance feels like ISO lah. Okay, so yeah, that's it for this speed pass car review. Yeah, and plus this extra characteristics, this one is just buffs for all cars and not just for this car. Okay, Alright, so that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.